Mistakes are the stepping stones to wisdom. Life's greatest lessons are learned through the hardest trials. A life without mistakes is a life without growth. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Each mistake teaches you something new about yourself and life. Embrace the mistakes. They make you wiser. The biggest mistake is thinking you'll never make one. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. Life is all about learning from the curveballs it throws at you. Mistakes are meant to guide, not define. In every mistake, there is a message of growth. A wise person learns from their mistakes, but a truly wise person learns from others' mistakes. There are no failures, only lessons. When you lose, don't lose the lesson. Success is not built on success, but on the lessons learned from mistakes. You either win or you learn. There's no losing. Without mistakes, there would be no discovery. Life lessons often come dressed as disappointments. Embrace the lesson and let go of the regret. Experience is the name everyone gives to their mistakes. The journey is what brings happiness, not the destination. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react to it. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Life's mistakes don't define us. Our responses to them do. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. You were simply learning. Mistakes are the price we pay for a meaningful life. Don't be ashamed of your scars. They are proof that you learn it. Your mistakes can either empower you or paralyze you. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve. Never let the fear of mistakes stop you from reaching your dreams. Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. To err is human. To forgive yourself is divine. Sometimes you have to fail in order to succeed. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. Don't let a bad decision ruin the rest of your life. The only way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. Mistakes are evidence that you're doing something with your life. Your biggest setback can be the setup for your greatest comeback. Mistakes are simply the cost of a meaningful life. Life is about making mistakes, but more importantly, learning from them. Failure is an event, not a person. Growth comes when you let go of past mistakes and move forward. A life full of mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. A mistake should be your teacher, not your attacker. Nothing is a mistake. Everything is a lesson. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Your mistakes do not define you. Your growth defines you. Each misstep brings you closer to your true path. Mistakes make you human. Learning from them makes you wise. Every great success was once a mistake. Life lessons aren't always easy to learn, but they're worth it. A mistake in life doesn't define you, but refusing to learn from it does. Your life is a sum of the lessons you've learned. Mistakes teach you to be humble. There's beauty in the lesson, even if it's painful. Mistakes are a reminder that we're only human. Success is just a series of well-managed mistakes. Even a wrong turn can lead you to the right place. Forgive yourself for the decisions you made when you didn't know better. Regret is insight that came too late. Mistakes are temporary, but the lessons are lifelong. The best lessons often come after the worst mistakes. Don't regret making mistakes. Regret the opportunities you missed to learn.